The question I get asked the most by watercolor students is how to keep your paper from buckling during the painting process.
Hi everyone, it's Crystal Beshara.
In this video, I'll be revealing the secret weapon and the method I use
To keep my watercolor paper from warping and buckling. And yes, even this full-size sheet of 140-pound cold-pressed paper. Stay tuned because I'll be sharing this one little trick that I've been teaching to tens of thousands of art students all over the world for the last 25 years.
Recently, I was commissioned to do this full-scale 22-inch by 30-inch watercolor of these gorgeous donkeys. And the challenge for me was to be able to work on 140-pound paper because I needed to be able to roll it and ship it in a tube. And I can't do that with heavyweight 300-pound paper.
This is how I keep my paper from warping and buckling. Because I'm working with a very blurry subject matter, I do need to use a very wet into wet technique. So I'm going to take my 2-inch brush, I'm going to wet the paper all over, and you'll see me working in high speed here, but it's for efficiency's sake. I'm going to wet my whole paper with just water. Currently it's dry. And then I'm going to be applying paint. I've actually already done one layer just like this, and I thought I would demonstrate some of my process so you can see it with your own eyes. Here we go.
Every watercolorist at some point has experienced warping and buckling of their paper if they're using 140-pound weight or lighter.
As you can see, my paper is quite warped and buckled. It's very, very wet. If I let this paper air dry, the peaks and the valleys are going to continue to form and harden, and that is how you are left with these buckled papers. The key here is to attack it with a hair dryer. Move slowly and evenly over the surface so that it dries up. Watch my whole process, and if you have any questions, leave a comment below.
I try to keep my hair dryer 4 to 6 inches away from the painting, especially if you've got masking fluid on there. Just keep moving the hair dryer evenly. You're trying to distribute the heat and not get stuck in one area for too long.
Okay, so I want to show you something. When I look at my paper, I can still see warping and buckling, and it's at this point that a lot of people might think, oh, well, I guess this is as good as it gets. But what I want to show you is, see how there's a little bit of bounce in my paper? Now, if I were to touch the paint, it doesn't transfer to my finger, so it looks like it's dry after the heat from the hairdryer has kind of cooled off. If the paper's still kind of cool to the touch, it's still holding humidity. So I need to keep drying, and I will continue to dry until all of these warped and buckle areas are flat. Let's continue.
So this is the really cool part, especially where the light and shadow are hitting the far right edge. You're going to be able to see the warped areas are beginning to flatten out, and that's exactly what we want to see.
So I've finished blow drying, and as you can see, it's completely flat compared to the last segment where it was just damp. And again, you guys, you can totally do this. You don't have to use 300-pound paper. You don't have to use illustration board. You can do this with 140-pound paper, no problem. You just have to remember a few things. Move the dryer with consistency and an even amount of heat all over. Another thing I want to bring to your attention is this painting has a fair amount of masking fluid on it. So that's extra important to keep moving your dryer and not accidentally risking baking your masking fluid into the surface. I hope this answers your questions. This is how you keep your watercolor paper from warping and buckling. It might do that a little bit during the painting process, but as soon as you're finished with that wet into wet technique, grab your hair dryer. You'll have a very inexpensive and wonderful quick solution to keeping your watercolor paper flat.
If you found this video helpful, please like and hit that subscribe button. It helps my community to grow, and you won't miss out on any future videos that I will be publishing. If you're new to watercolor, I welcome you. It's a beautiful and magical medium, and I've got a whole beginner's list available to you to watch for free, as well as some online videos. Everything is listed below in the description box. Thanks for being here, and hope to see you the next time.